Good morning, good day, Absheni, Siyawubona, Ninjani, Ligai, Goeie aand, goeiemiddag. Hi, how are you? I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to my mini vlog of my first experience in an American store. I think it's an international store. I'm kind of confused. It's lead, something like that, but you'll see the name of the store soon. So this is my first time at the store, so let's come together and shop for food and experience it. And welcome to my YouTube channel. I have been in America for quite a while. I've been in and out of the country for 4 years, coming in and leaving the country, coming back in and then leaving the country. So I would say yes, I know how the money system works. I know we have a quarter, a dime, a dollar, and then it goes from a dollar. It's rare to find $2, like a one note, $2. And there's a $5, and then there's a $10 and $100, I think, if I'm mistaken, correctly. So I know how money looks and I know how like the money system work. I normally don't carry cash with me. I hate carry cash. I'd rather use my card, so it's better for me to not deal with like counting the money and putting the money together. So I kind of find that like very stressful, especially that I'm not very used to like the money, like the physical coins and notes. So I'd rather use my card. So it's quite, I still find it not very challenging, but like it takes time for me to get used to like counting how many dimes, how many quarters makes $20. Like it takes time. So I just use my card. So the money system I'm getting used to. the grocery situation, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm still trying to maneuver myself in understanding where is what and what is what. I know most of the shops are very different, and the layout of like the would be in the toiletry section, but in some aisles it would be somewhere like maybe with the cleaning stuff, and I'm like, what? And then for example, like your Q-tips would be normally for us in South Africa, your Q-tips, I mean your in South Africa we call Q-tips earbuds. Your earbuds, not like the ones that you listen to music with, but like the earbuds is Q-tips. So you would find your Q-tips next to like the toiletry stuff, right? Or like where your medicines would be, like your first aid mini pharmacy situation, you know? So you would find things there. So like in America, oh my god, you would run around, walk around the store 8 times to find the item, unless you ask someone that works there that, hey, I'm so sorry to disturb you, I need 1 2 3 4 5, or I need A B C D X Y, and then they will direct you. And I promise that you pass that item or that aisle, because there's so many brands, there's so many like label, like oh my god, there's so many. There is so many. Like obviously in South Africa, yes, we have stores with like your no name brands, and then you have your brands, and then you know you have your local stuff, you know. But in America, ooh child, there's so many brands, there's different prices for the same items. It's just nerve-wracking, but I'm learning to maneuver myself in knowing what I need to buy and buying what I need to buy, and not overbuying things that I don't need. And yeah, the first couple of years when I was here, I moved in here, I suffered, or I had the challenge of like purchasing more than I thought that I'm gonna buy. That I initially planned to buy, let me say that. You know what I mean? So like I would go to like your Walmart and then purchase stuff from Walmart, but then I get to Walmart and I'm like, wait, what? Why did I buy this? I didn't plan to buy this. And then boom, I buy it. And then when I get home, I'm like, oh my god, I forgot the most important thing that I said I'm gonna buy because I purchased this. So right now I normally would like have a list of what I need to buy, and I buy like on a strict list until my budget allows me that, oh my god, yes, I saved X amount of money because I didn't purchase this brand. I purchased this brand and I didn't buy like a gallon of milk. I bought like a smaller version of it because the expiry date was like kind of close and I needed the milk as soon as possible. So I purchased like a smaller bottle of milk than a gallon. So I saved up so I can buy something that's gonna last me until maybe month end that I needed to buy, but then I didn't put on the list. Portion sizes too is a difference. Like American portion sizes and ratios of like groceries, especially when it comes to like your meat, your vegetables, your milk, like it's big. Like it's so big, and it sometimes scares me because I'm like, is this very healthy for someone to consume so much like items, especially when it comes to like some of the fruits are very decent size. Like okay, your oranges, yeah, I found an orange that is as big as a freaking two hands combined together, but like other things is just weird, like it's crazy. And a nice way of me discovering the differences of what we have in South Africa and what they have in America. Like for example, in South Africa we call tomato sauce, and in America they call it ketchup. And I'm like, wait, what? Why is it called ketchup and not tomato sauce? And they're like, yeah, tomato sauce is used for like pizza and everything. And I'm like, okay, cool, sure. I don't know. But yeah, I stand to be corrected. So that is my experience.
Bruh.